Hello, I'm Cody, and welcome to Session 12 of my Pillars of Eternity turn-based Triple Crown attempt. Last time, we were stymied by a door in Heritage Hill, kept the Dominels from killing a warehouse worker, recruited Pelagina, and then we just ran around the docks, partially completing a bunch of side quests that we will hopefully finish off shortly. First things first is...
Aloth. Never before have I met an Adiran man so hesitant to speak his mind.
I'm not hesitant, I just, like to consider my words carefully.
You should really hear yourself talk, amigo.
Well, first things first, we found a suspicious dagger that belongs to whomever killed I think his name is Darren, the poor child we're investigating the murder of.
Certainly.
And it has a B blazoned on it, so reasonable assumption that this Bragan fellow, who's surrounded by thugs, might be responsible. Although, I want to change my formation, as I would like to have Pelagina closer to the center for her aura. Well,
I'm ready.
I think she's probably my most durable character now. Slightly lower deflection. Might be slightly less durable than Edda right now, but I suspect as she gets better gear, that will change.
I'm ready.
I got as much right to stand here as the guys going into that whorehouse. I don't like what I gotta say, they can go someplace else. This belong to you? That's mine, alright. No one touches my dagger and lives. I'd like to see you try. Target the one that's holding a book first.
Yes.
Yes? I shall deal. Hey.
I'm ready.
These are...
My bow's I'm ready.
Oh.
Following your lead.
Nice crit.
Hey. Leave it!
Ready, Watcher. After an...
Yes? Let's...
Permed Kong Swolia. Ready, Watcher. After an...
Well, easy enough.
Certainly.
Uh, we can go tell Otta what happened, and then probably report that we've also dealt with Afrey, who was harassing people trying to go to the Salty Mast. Have you found my Darren yet? I don't know how to tell you this, but he's gone. I can't imagine your grief. Otta's mouth falls open and she stares back in shock. My boy's dead? That can't be. What happened? Darren was defending one of the prostitutes from a couple of thugs. He was very brave, and you should be proud. She sobs and quickly brings a hand to her mouth. Her eyes are bright with tears. Gods, how could this make it any better? I would never have let my boy die for one of those women, and yet she chokes into her sleeve. Can only pray the gods will be kinder to him in the next life. Maybe there's hope for one of my children. After several seconds, she closes her eyes and swallows. I suppose it's better to know the truth than to keep wondering. Thank you, at least, for bringing me answers. Here, take these. Been saving several keepsakes for Darren one day, but he won't need them now. And I doubt I'll have another child to pass them on to. Got a fine dagger and a minor ring of protection. Let's see.
Greetings.
Always good to have a few more Wombardies in here. Any progress with those thugs? I've taken the ringleader prisoner. The thugs won't be bothering you anymore. Maya's brow ridges fries. That's good enough for me. Take some coppers and enjoy yourself. Her smile widens, and if you choose to have your fun here, enjoy my special discount. You go ahead. Really, I'll just wait by the bar, with a glass of something that kills disease. A knowing grin warps her blue markings. Now, just what can I do for a comely lass like yourself? I suppose I should look into this Cyril. He laughs. You must be new in town, dearie. She's only the most sought-after girl in the district. You want to spend time with her? Just ask. She's 1,000 for the night, but she's worth every pound, or so they tell me. Fancy a go with her? She nudges you in the ribs. I'll give you a special rate of 500 to thank you for your help with my little problem. I guess I have to pay to talk to her. You'll find her quarters upstairs. She lays a large hand on your shoulder. Don't mind the burly fellows at the door. They're just there to make sure everyone has a good time.
Hello? Hello?
Greetings.
Powder almost hides the circles under her eyes, and rouge dusts her two prominent cheekbones. Despite it all, Sorel is beautiful. She favors you with a smile she must have practiced and perfected. Hello, stranger. Let me make you more comfortable. I'm here on a quest to restore a Glanfithin clan. She takes in your attire. So you like role-playing. I can work with that. No, your Thristwin sent me. He needs that medallion. So do I. Cyril raises her chin. I offered him half the money, and he refused it. She crosses her arms and paces in a slow circle around you. I'm sure he told you all about his broken clan. Did he also tell you that I got him where he is today? I'm really sorry for him, but I'll bet anything he lives better now than he did in Erglanfath. I've worked a long time for a way out, and I'm not giving it up just because Thirstwin suddenly got nostalgic. I suppose I could try to buy it from you. She laughs. It's worth 6,000 pans. You got that kind of coin? I'll gladly help you spend it. I mean, that's what, half-ish of my money, a little bit more than half. That certainly puts a dent in my plans to return to the beach and buy that other soulbound cap, but I don't see any other way to end this quest amicably. Cyril goggles at the bag of coins in her hand. She looks back at you for just a second before reaching into her bodice. She holds a carved Aedra medallion by a cord and gives it to you. She cradles the bag of coppers. I could be in a cottage in Brackenbury tomorrow. She looks hopefully at the medallion in your hand. I'm not going to tell you your business, but if you do mean to give that to Thirstwin, it would mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot to me, too. I hope he finds everything he's looking for back home. She pulls a moonstone ring off her finger. Please, take this. It's always given me an edge with people around here, but I'm done with that part of my life. Now, I've already paid for time. Might as well use it. Carol's smile falters for a split second. Of course. In that case, let me make you more comfortable. And she gives us +2 athletics, +2 constitution, +2 dexterity. Should have rested first, since that's probably going to be like, go away on rest, and I'll need to rest soon, but oh well. Didn't consider it, because I had not really planned to do that. Let's see what this ring she gave us is. Resolve +2. Do I already have Resolve increased? I have +1 from my hat. Elegina doesn't. And gives her a bit more defenses. What are her stats like? I don't think I ever really looked. Resolve is already her highest stat. Other than that, she's just very flat. No real strengths, no real weaknesses. Oh, and her unique racial ability is just +10 deflection against ranged attack. That's decent for her, especially. Unexceptional, but decent.
Yes?
Slow and silent.
Looks like I'd need more sneak abilities if I wanted to rob that place. Oh, whoops. I meant to talk to that bodyguard by the locked door out of curiosity to figure out what that's about. Well, whatever it is, I don't appear to be able to gain any information on it. Can't a man drink in peace? Your son is dead. Darren was defending one of the women here from a couple of thugs. Wade seems to stare through you. My boy died while I was here. Autumn, my wife. She always said I'd come to no good. I never thought... Well, I've already told Otto what happened. Maybe it would have been better to tell him and have him tell her, I don't know. Well, it can't be changed now. You have to decide to move forward with your life. Wade laughs bitterly. You've obviously never lost a child. My future is right here. He looks into his mug. And at this rate, it will be a short one.
Good day to you.
What'll it be? What can you tell me about this place? He arches an eyebrow. Every foreign sailor and visiting villager knows about the Salty Mast. It's the most famous brothel in Defiance Bay. She points to an Almawa woman. You want to know more? Just ask Maya. Double check she doesn't have anything interesting for sale, and does not.
Good day to you.
Tell me about this place. I thought that was clear as crystal waters below the dock, she laughs. This here is the Salty Mast, the most famous house of pleasure in Defiance Bay. We've got drinks, beds, and good company to help you enjoy both. Of course, the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen is upstairs. You'll find several of the hardest working boys and girls in Defiance Bay up there, too. Yes, I wanted to ask more about that club for distinguished gentlemen, but that doesn't appear to be an option.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet. Gods keep you.
His robes are torn and stained with vomit. He turns his eyeless face towards you, wiping his mouth. Come for a story? His speech is slurred and his voice ragged. I told all the best stories. He slaps his chest. It's my club anyway. What club? Club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. He prods your shoulder. Wait, if you don't know what the club, you must be. He heaves, catching at his chest. After several precarious seconds, he recovers. Where was I? Oh, you must hear about the ring. The ring. He shoves it into your hand. I have to have that to get into the lounge. He hiccups. I don't let just anyone in, you know. He wipes a hand on his shredded robe. It's the most exclusive club in Defiance Bay. He slaps you on the back. And whatever you do, don't tell them you're new, or... He turns away, overcome by a fit of dry heaving. Okay, well, that is what I was looking for, and I was just dreading the fact that I was probably going to have to talk to every single person with a name more unique than Brothel Patron to find out anything about it, but I guess I got it on the first try. Perhaps some semblance of an old memory guided my hand. Guest book with a bunch of names. That feels quest-like. No, it wasn't added to the quest stash. The man looks down his nose at you. So you're a member, I see. Are you here for the exclusive club equipment? Tell me about this place. He folds his arms. Broadly speaking, you're in the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen on the upper floor of the Salty Mast. He tilts his head. More specifically, you're in the members-only lounge, which means you've been part of the club for at least a year, he eyes you suspiciously. Our rules are strict, but to keep the riffraff out. Mostly. Okie dokie, show me your stock. I've been collecting the finest equipment for over a decade. I guarantee you won't find a superior collection. Well, that sounds decent. Crits can inflict prone plus to corrode damage. Right. Appears to just be an exceptional Morning Star, but also unique. Similarly, a unique bow that is nothing but exceptional. I don't know why you'd make these unique and not just call it an exceptional bow. I guess somebody wanted to write descriptions for them all. Ah, a rapier with bonus attack speed and DR bypass. That's kind of interesting. I think that's just a fine pistol. Fine arquebus. Another fine. Is it identical? Is it truly identical? 32, 43, veil piercing, 60R. 32, 43, veil piercing. Yeah, it's just two different fine pistols with different names. Well, it looks like it's mostly just exceptional and fine gear that has needlessly elaborate names and backstories. Oh, this one has an ability anyways. That's the inflicts disorienting on hit. Could go with spears for Pelagina. It has a certain flair to it. Of course, I can't hover over disorienting to see what disorienting does. Know whether it's worth buying. Wonder if multiple items with plus to crit damage multiplier stack. My guess is that they don't, since stats don't, but it's hard to say for sure. Well, a lot of interesting items, but none that really speak to me enough to make me spend the money right now. The disorienting spear, maybe for Pelagina. Though really, I'd like to get her a weapon that has multiple damage types, because I hate how often you run into something that's just immune to one of them. And Pierce is probably the most dangerous one to let my party members run into like that, since my best damage dealer is already primarily dealing Pierce.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Well, that's a couple of quests down. I guess we'll just explore more of the docks for now. Try to build my money stash back up so that I can eventually go buy that soulbound hat from the beach. Also lots of things to do in other districts. Gotta, like, thing from Imadal, I've got to go find his friend
Adirian ships were
with the
shattered
scepter.
against these levies during the War of Defiance. Best to heed the astrologers, I find, where tides are concerned.
And return to that fellow at the inn for Sorel's, the medallion that we just got for Sorel.
I shall make it so. It's done.
This young, lanky sailor is wringing his cap anxiously, sweat beading on his furrowed brow. His eyes widen as you approach, and he takes a few steps forward.
Welcome.
If you have a moment. You're not from around here, right? You don't look like you're from the docks. He looks around nervously. I could use your help. What's the problem? Oh, thank you. They weren't lying, saying you're a kind-hearted sort. He runs a hand through his hair nervously. It's the captain, or rather, not the captain himself, but his chest, or his sea chest. He keeps all his valuables in there, tucked away safe. I was unloading it with the rest of the things, what with us staying in port a couple of days, and, he coughs. I may have gotten a little distracted. Marcino nods toward the buildings nearby. I wasn't gone long, just an hour at the salty mast. When I got back, the chest was gone. He sets a pleading look on you. It really hasn't been that long. Whoever took it can't be too far, but the shift's changed, and I'm on watch. I can't sneak off to look for it, and the captain will kill me if he hears of it. I'll get strung up on the yardarm. Please, if you could get it back for me, I swear by the flame I'll make it worth your while. You can have my pay. I won't be spending it if Captain Fortunero finds out anyway. Any ideas where the thieves might have taken it? Well, the chest itself is pretty heavy. Nobody I've asked has seen it carried around either. I figure they must have snuck it off somewhere nearby, just out of sight. They can't have gone far. There's a pretty good lock on it, too, so I'm hoping they haven't gotten it open. Unless they take an axe to it, I suppose. Oh, gods. He takes a breath. If they've got it open, I really am done for. Alrighty, I'll take a look.
I've a shiver, won't leave my spine.
Silence surrounds me.
Suspicious screaming as we approach a tower we can't get into without a key. Charming.
Good day to you.
As you approach, she eagerly turns to you. You interested in doing some construction work? Her clothes are simple, but nicer than most you've seen in Andra's gift. Pays good money. I don't know much about construction. No need. At this point, I'd take anyone who can put a hammer to a nail. I take it you're having trouble finding workers? Workers who aren't superstitious cowards, anyway. She shakes her head. I offer good coin, but as soon as I tell them about the job, they say an oath to the Lady of Lament and spit over the dock. They all think the lighthouse is haunted, ever since the floods of Andra's gift. I mean, with the screaming we just heard, I think they might be right. Echoes of war. The flood certainly claimed enough souls to pack a lighthouse full to bursting. Well, that wouldn't stop me. Good. About time someone put an end to this foolishness. She rummages in her pocket and pulls out a skeleton key. As she hands it to you, she hesitates. Just be careful. Not that I believe the ghost stories, but it is an old building, so watch your step. Alrighty.
Silence.
Okay, they didn't like that.
I
I hate how you can't pan properly near the edge of the screen. I'd much prefer it if I could pan off, even if it meant part of the screen was just covered in blackness and void.
Oh?
These are immune to piercing, as I recall.
Aye? Let's have it out!
Yeah, immune to piercing and shock. Great reflex. Low will. I don't have a lot of will targeting stuff, though.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Yes? For Takoa!
Oh?
Finish them! I'm here.
Aye?
Yeah, definitely need to get Pelagina a new weapon with her having a rapier and a pistol now that I think of it. That's both piercing damage. She literally can't damage these outside of the tiny bit of fire damage that her twice per encounter ability, whose name I've forgotten, does. Flames of Devotion, I think, maybe?
Following your lead. Proactive!
My bow's ready.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Yes.
Aye? Let's have it out!
Oh, upgraded that soulbound scepter that Aloth has. Geared Hwayne Stains. Next up, we need to either deal 300 damage to dazed enemies with it, or deal 1,500 enemies with it, period. That's gonna take a while. Now it has a chance to dominate on hit or critical hit. A dominated target is subservient to the will of the enemy and will use everything at its disposal to fight its former teammates. Alright.
Hello? Hello?
Certainly.
Probably can't. Can I? Oh, I can. I thought for sure this would count as a dungeon, so I wouldn't be able to take items out, but apparently not. I'm going to give Pelagina this flail, just so that she has something that's not piercing.
What have we here? It's done.
Guess they don't like me looting the place. shades are the ones that summon more things and cast that really damaging frost attack. Specters are new to me. They're a bit slower than the shades, it looks like.
Let's get a good shot with this.
Yes.
Oh, this is really reckless, but amusing. I could try that fire burst, run over here and cast. I don't know how big it is, though. With my int, it's not very big. I could probably hit 2 of them if I was right there, but I'm not sure. Not sure it's worth it. I think it would have a decent chance of one-shotting the shade, but...
Try something else.
I kind of don't like how out on her own Chie is. Everybody else is nice and bunched up, but she's going to get swarmed if she stays here. So I'm going to try that and just run away. Hope they all go towards this cluster and leave Chie alone. Oof, poor Alof. That hurt a lot.
Yes?
Glad he even got a turn. I thought a good chance he was going to die there after he took that first hit. I was mostly doing that in the hopes that one of those hits didn't interrupt to push the Spectre's turn back a bit.
I'm ready.
Freros, Ceres.
Yes? Your tale ends here!
It's only probably better that the Shades summon
Ready,
more
Roger.
shadows than if they cast that ice attack.
Let's get a good shot with this.
I'm ready. I'm here.
After him, Itamok.
Really nice if you'd stop grazing there, Sagani. Well, she's about to stop grazing in the worst possible way.
That dwarf's taking all she can!
Yeah.
Proactive!
Try something else.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Following your lead. Sacre Blue!
Thinning them out a bit. Only a messy fight. Ooh, that went well. What was that big explosion animation? Does it hit us with a debuff or something? Yes, okay, it blinded Nanook and Itumek. And dazed Itumek, rather. Frightened? Frightened, I guess it tries to frighten, daze, blind. Yeah, that seems frightened, dazing, and blinding.
I'm ready.
Freros! Ceres!
Leave it to me! Aye?
Yes? For Takoa!
I'm ready. Border Republics! Let us end this!
Yes? I shall deal with this one. Hey. You're not getting through me.
I'm ready. Permet Kong Swolias.
Croak 10!
Excellent.
I shall deal with this one.
Yes.
I'm ready. Permet Kong Swolias.
Hey, leave it to me! How may I? These ones are in for a walloping!
I'm ready. Permet Kong Swolias.
Oh, that was rough. Quite lucky that they did not focus on Chie. If they'd knocked her out,
Laying low.
that would have taken a long time. Unfortunately, I don't think I can safely or sensibly go finish this dungeon without resting first. So all the way back to the Salty Mast. It needs to let me cure Sagani's injury, refill my spells. Not that I've used too many of them, but Aloth is down to
How may I help?
1 third level spell, just half of his second levels. I have a bad habit of saving those too much. I should cast them more.
Certainly.
Hello?
Guess I'll go for the dexterity and perception. The Western Barbican finished. And I did indeed lose the Sorrel bonus. That's a shame. Kind of just want to focus on something cheap because money is getting tight and I want to save some. Well, that's 400 per day, so it gives me 2 days. That looks really weird on the map, that boat. Oh, while I'm over here, I do remember that that chest the fellow was looking for is somewhere over here.
I'm ready.
4 people stand gathered around what appears to be a wooden chest. One of them, a grizzled and rough-looking character, looks up at you, then sneers. Took a wrong turn somewhere, did ya? Best turn around and walk on. There's a sudden snapping sound from the direction of the chest, and a second smaller man lets out a frustrated groan. Damn it, that's the second lockpick. He looks up at you and stills. Oh. Walder rolls his eyes, then turns to you. You walk down your last pier.
Selmes metu.
Yes.
Ooh, Polygia taking a beating right off the start.
Yes? Hey.
I'm ready.
Yes?
Ready, Watcher.
Aye? I shall...
Got an arrow.
Roak 10.
Ready, Watcher. My bow's... I'm ready. Permed con...
Hey. Yes? These are...
I'm here. Got an arrow. We've lost someone.
Yeah, technically.
Roak 10.
Ready, Watcher.
After an.
There's some
Yes?
tanky thugs.
I shall deal.
I'm ready.
Hey. You're not.
Ready, Watcher.
After an.
I shall deal.
I'm ready. The
Oh?
Ready, Watcher.
After an.
Following your lead.
Alrighty. Just run down this pier before I deal with the chest, see if there's anything down here.
Now here's something.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Let's see what lies this way.
Well, found a little bit of money. Paid for the inn anyways. Oh, and another item somehow has appeared here. I swear, I looted everything, and then I go away, come back, and there's a new one. I could probably unlock it relatively easily with my mechanic skill, but the fellow who sent me here was very convinced he would be killed if it's opened, and I don't want to get him killed. Gotta run all the way across the gift again. Thank God for the fast mode, though it could kind of use a double fast mode, as fast mode feels to me like what the game should feel like on normal.
Welcome.
Marcino fidgets nervously. He grins hopefully at you. Any luck finding the captain's chest? Here you go. Contents intact. You did it! I mean, I knew you would, but oh, thank you. It's all here. You've saved my life, friend. Truly. I owe you one. Here. The week's wages, like I promised. I mean, it doesn't give me a number. I'm gonna guess it's such a trivial amount that I just don't get any meaningful benefit from it, so no need for that. You keep it. Really? I thank you again for all you've done. At least take this. I picked it up while we were in port in Adir as a good luck charm, and I want you to have it. I won't forget this. Drinking Horn of Moderation. +2 int when endurance is above 50%. I mean, it's kind of a neat gimmick in its way. Except that, yeah, we just have, +2 int without any weird conditions. If you're gonna put a weird condition on it, you should make the int bonus, like, way bigger. Or maybe make it stack with everything? I don't know. Alright, I was also thinking I wanted to move this Scarab to Pelagina, because her turns generally are a lot less impactful. She's mostly just there not to die. And back into the lighthouse.
I shall be discreet.
I shall make it so. It's done.
Well, yet another floor. I was kind of thinking there'd only be this one last one, but... Ooh. Spirits wandering around. Damn it.
Yes.
Yes? I shall deal with this one.
I'm ready. Permet kong swolias.
Selmes metu. Your tale ends here.
Ready, Watcher.
Still haven't killed enough of these to see all of their stats. I wonder how many you need. I'm sure I've seen all of the stats on things I've killed fewer than 10, so it must vary from creature to creature. I don't think you actually get any penalty from using ranged weapons in melee like you do in a lot of games, but it feels like you should, so I often feel inclined to switch to melee once I'm in melee. Even for a character that's just better with their ranged weapon.
I'm ready.
Yes?
Yes? Proactive!
Try something else.
Ready, Watcher. Got an arrow for this one.
How may I help?
I'm ready.
Hey. Hi? Let's have it out!
Following your lead. Let's end this!
Ready, Watcher. Got an arrow for this one.
Oh no! Aethra has escaped the dungeons. I wonder if that means anything, like, what if any, ramification that has. Will the quest at the docks be undone because of it?
Ready, Watcher. Got an arrow.
Okay. I mean, they've been kind of popping and they died some of the time, but they'd never dealt a shit ton of damage like that before. Or if they had, I had not noticed. That's not good.
Let's have it out!
I'm ready. For the Republics!
My wounds remain.
Selmes metu. Proactive!
You're not getting through me.
Yes.
Well, it lets me camp in here at least, or I don't have to run all the way back to the Salty Mast.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I just... Well, you seemed preoccupied.
What's on your mind?
I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately. Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right.
What's this really about, Aloth?
I was just checking in on you. That's all. I should let you rest. It looks like we'll have another full day tomorrow.
Felt an awful lot like he wanted to bring up something about himself.
I'll take a look.
Notice is stiff with age and salt. Adiran reinforcements advancing. Immediate evacuation of Andra's gift order by Duke Hadret. That was a quest item. Good. Oh, that's way too much text. And it wasn't a quest item. Also good. I assume that key was just this door I'd already unlocked. Shrieking sobs pierce your ears and rattle the musty rafters of the lighthouse. They emanate from the spectral figure of a woman hovering in the middle of the room. Each heave of her shoulders unleashes another hair-raising wail. I don't know what a Thingula is, but let's observe it. You're close enough to notice that the spirit's head is tilted back, even as it looses blood-curdling howls. The faint movement of its head suggests that it's looking towards the windows and scanning the horizon. The Kangula's ghostly hands are stained with something dark. At first you think it's blood, but it's as black as ink. This feels like a quest that I could do something other than straight up combat to resolve. But I can't think how. Maybe I'll find something nearby.
Laying low.
I shall make it so. It's done.
Just a light armor with bonus to survival. The logbook expels a thick plume of dust. 6 Fonauten, 2672. Foggy, port full, 158 days, inciting the Red Dream. 12th of Fonauten, 2672. Heavy rain, 2 fishing boats lost at sea, 164 days, inciting the Red Dream. The 1st of Terauten, 2672. Dark clouds, Adiran ships on the horizon, 173 days, inciting the Red Dream. Appears to have been a quest item. I don't know what that does for me. Aura of stealth +1 and just plain +3 perception. Well, let's see. You already have a perception bonus, right? Only +1. Hard to go wrong with more perception. There's the Stalker's Torque, but I can't really tell how much that's doing. Very hard to feel. Brings me up to 24 perception and 23 dex. That is excellent.
Hmm? Certainly.
I'm ready.
As you approach, the spirit's cries take on a threatening edge. The swirling mists around its legs ripple with movement. The black pits of its eyes level momentarily with yours. Spirit's screaming grows louder and louder. Its sunken face distorts, twisting into a long, gaping mouth filled with jagged teeth. If anything were able to quell the spirit's rage, it would appear not to be you. Well, what do I do? Maybe I can go talk to people, investigate further. Kind of hate that as a solution, mostly because of all the bloody load screens. And I don't want to fight it if I don't have to.
You must have seen
Greetings.
some amazing sights on your way north.
Well, shame I've interrupted whatever Canna was about to say. So, have you figured out what all the fuss is about? Have you heard of the Red Dream? Who hasn't? That ship's been running raids for decades now. Used to stop in New Hiamar laden with spoils from Rauatai traders. These days, I hear she spends most of her time prowling the Deadfire Archipelago. Nia points to a ship anchored in the distance. That's her. When she's at port, her captain, an elf named Merwith, takes her shore leave over at the Charred Barrel in Brackenberry. Believe it or not, she likes her creature comforts. She shakes her head. That's what I'm talking about. When a pirate won't even set foot in the tavern on this side of town, it's high time for a new establishment. Okay, I guess we're heading to Brackenberry. Even more load screens.
Pirate cities floating in the archipelago. The mountain halls of these northern dwarves. Plenty.
I haven't been further south than the Deerwood myself. Maybe I'll come back after I've convinced the Ranganui and see all those things for myself.
I hope you do.
Those two seem like they'd get along.
You seem preoccupied with details, Alaf. Almost consumed by them, I'd say.
Once you've seen a colleague misuse Archimede's capricious hex, you learn an appreciation for details.
This sounds like wizard talk, so I'll just take your word for it.
No, I can turn this in while I'm here, that's nice.
Well met, friend.
The fancy elf eyes you and your pack. Did you do it? Did you get the medallion from Sorel? Yes, actually I did. Thrisman's eyes are as wide and round as the artifact in his hands. You've given my people a gift we couldn't possibly repay. I'll do the best I can, though. He shoves a bag of coins into your hands. This is everything I have. Please, take it. Once again, it gives me no numbers, but I'm gonna say keep it. You could use it to rebuild. The shattering spear will sing of your kindness for generations to come. If you ever find yourself in Erglanfath, please honor us with your visit. Farewell. He hurries out of the inn, his fancy cloak dragging on the ground. I do remember there's some random thugs downstairs. Maybe that's what we're looking for, or maybe she's upstairs. It could be either way. Gambling a 50-50 on having to watch an extra load screen. Bandits and bandit leaders.
I'm ready.
Are you Merwith? No. Okay. There we are. If I wanted company, I'd go to the salty mast. Merwith's gold tooth catches the candlelight. What is it this time? Someone at that old lighthouse in Andra's gift was looking for your ship. I didn't peg you for a liar, at least not from what I've heard. She looks you over, narrowing her eyes. That don't mean I believe you. She leans in, her voice a low hiss. You'd better explain what gave you such an interesting notion. The last lighthouse keeper watched for your ship every day. It's all in the log. No. Her snarl flashes a gold tooth. She turned me out. We were poorer than the fishermen who live there now. And when she learned I'd put food on our table with stolen coin, she told me that if she ever saw me again, it'd be the mercy of the gods. Her darkened eyes are filled with rage. I had nowhere else to go, and it was a rough life until I rose to captain. She ignored the Adir in advance to stay behind. I think she was waiting for you. He turns her eyes away. She was always so stubborn. I forgot sometimes where I got it. She gulps down the rest of her wine. I'll go. Perhaps it will give us both some peace. That conversation felt like it was missing a line or two. I don't know if I picked the wrong dialogue options to get the full background, or if the writer just forgot that the viewer / player doesn't know everything that they had in their mind when they were writing it.
Segani, what is it like not to see your children for so long? I imagine it must be difficult.
Even in Masuk, I'm on the hunt more than at home. But 5 years. It's
Ready,
been a
Watcher.
strain.
Then to your good fortune. Ado
Yes.
Vidorio. May you see them all again soon.
A lot of running back and forth across the city.
Hello.
You'll never guess what happened. Nia points to the lighthouse. I was keeping an eye out for you, and who strolls down the dock but Merwith herself? You should have seen the stare she got, but she walks right into the lighthouse, never a word to anyone. And just when I'm sure she met with some awful fate in there, she strolls right out, still saying nothing to nobody. Now I'm hearing all sorts of rumors about Merwith and the last lighthouse keeper. She shakes her head. I don't know what to believe, but everyone else around here is convinced that the place is safe again. I've even got a construction crew ready to start work. She takes a deep breath, a big, contented smile on her face. And I know I've got you to thank. Here, this is for you. Come back when the renovations are done. I've got big plans for this place. Huh. Thought I'd at least get to see a confrontation between the ghost and Merwith at the top. Only 1,000 copper. Taxes collected, lost 16 to bandits, and earned 800. That's not bad. Usually lose a lot more than that. Take a look inside, see if there's anything to do there now. Which she said come back when it's complete. I thought it would actually take some amount of days before there would be anything in here. Alright, looks like nothing in the upper stories. How do you like what I've done with the place? She dusts her hands on her clothing. The rooms are still under construction, but I can get you food and drink if you like. Alright, let's see what you got. Buy a camping supply. And that's as good a time as any to unload all this junk I've been collecting. I think that was everything in Andra's gift that I've found, right? Looks like it, for now at least. I mean, this coal fake has to be a quest of some sort to have a name, but I never found anything to do with that. Well, perhaps we get that later, or from a different area. That's actually probably a decent time to call the end of the episode. Thank you all for watching and/or listening, and I hope you'll join me again for Session 13 next time.